Alright, what's going on? Quick little video for the trainees participating in the Leap Challenge. Just gonna show you how to start a paper trading account if you don't know how, if you're not already enrolled in the Leap. If you guys already are paying for it and you already enrolled to the Leap, then I don't know how that works, but for the people who don't have a paid account and are just starting a paper trading account and need to know how to do it, then is the video for you. And also some other tips and tricks, but I'll try to make this quick. I don't want to ramble on. So first of all, you start off on this here, right? You look on your screen, go to trading panel, go to paper trade, and then connect. Boom. So then here, what you are going to do is you're going to hit this little gear with account settings. This little screen's going to pop up. You can include the commission, whether it be a percent commission or whatnot. I don't know what the rules of the challenge are. I'm just going to leave that off for now. But that's a good way to mock commissions, as you get to know how they feel. You hit reset, and then you're going to type in 250,000. Reset. Boom. There it is. Now you get the 250% down over here. And you are good to go with that. I'm going to show you the different ways of placing orders and stop losses and how to define risk, as that might be a question for those of you who have not done this just yet. So up here is your bid ask. Your red is a sell. Your buy is to buy. Your blue is to buy, excuse me. Over here is how you adjust the quantity, the amount of contracts you want to buy. You can, it's a paper trading account, so you can buy, I'm in a micro, with 250,000, so let's just buy 500, just to screw around. So say, I want to buy 500. Obviously, this is getting to screw around, not actual risk or whatnot, but, and I think, oh, we just swept buy side during a macro. Okay, cool. Hit this thing. I think we're going to go lower. I'm going to hit this button right here. And there we go. Since it's paper trading, it doesn't follow typical rules of entry. If you say you want to sell 500 contracts at a specific price, it's going to do that. It's going to do that. Automatically. You're going to get automatically filled. So, right now, you can see if I hover over this, you have 3 buttons. You have your stop loss, you have your take profit, and you have your reverse position. So what you're going to do, if you want to place your stop loss, is drag this guy up here. Say you want a stop loss above this. You just drag it up here, and there we go. Your stop loss is now placed. I mean, $34,000 of risk on a $250,000 account. I don't even to tell you why that's bad, but there are people out here who take that risk on every trade and say that they risk manage. But I digress. Same idea. They take profit. Say you think that since we start this buy side, we're gonna go visit the C of this high time frame. Provide a gap, and there it is. So if price goes down to this, then it will get filled. For example, I'm just going to move this down here just so you can see what happens if you get filled. I guess it might be a waiting game. I'll just do it right here because I don't care about making profit. There it is. See? Moved up and you automatically get liquidated. Your full account position gets liquidated. There we go. Simple as that. I'm going to move on to NQH, as this is the one that I can see a lot of you guys are going to be trading. I'm just going to reset the account to 250 again. Show you a quick little way of how to manage risk. So say you're interested in shorting this 5-minute fair value gap up here. As it is within OT of this leg down, and previous week lows were still held. They're still open, and you created some sort of relative even low, so you expect these to be swept. So you hope to see OTE. And you want to enter in right at the bottom of here. So I'm going to sell 10. So what I can do is a couple things. We are going to figure out what your risk is. Some of you might want to do 1%. Some might do 2. Some might do 2.5. Everyone's different. So let's just say... Say we are going to do this. And you want to do 0.002. Nope. But, you know, anyways. It's 5,000. So you are like, all right, I want to risk 5,000. As you can see, the price range of this short is about 25 points. As it is, I'll show you a tick. If you're selling 10 contracts, a single tick is $50. So 25 points, as there's 4 ticks in a point, it's 5,000. But say you want this entire fair value gap within your risk. Do a couple things. One, simply just move it up. Say you think that it's going to move up to the C. Now you can move up your risk. That's one option. So you have your full entry of 10 contracts. This is your max risk at your order. So you're already at max risk. And then say, whatever, just put this down here. There we go. 2, you can do this. Half your risk. You're given a large account. So it's a lot easier to do these little things playing around with your risk than an account size that I have. Say I have 5. I have 5. I still want to buy down here, but see, look at that, 4,200, even including this entire fair value gap and a little bit more. So you're risking less than what you would have been with a full 10 contracts, but you're able to risk double the amount of points, but still risk below that 2%. That is another way. And if you want to go full risk, then try to enter in an IO Fed. So it goes down. So the price goes up here, goes down, goes back up. You can try to fill in the rest of your 5 contracts on that little pullback. That's a way you can do something here. So another way is this. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to do it for just 10, just to show you. Another way that is good for profitability. So say you want all the way down. You want these lows. And you're looking at this and you're like, wow. If that hits, that's one hell of a short. But I want to make sure I guarantee my profits. So what you can do is take partials. Partials are a percentage of your total position. So say I have 10 contracts. I want to take 50% of my risk off the table at a specific level. In this case, if OTE, the first partial point, especially in a larger OTE array, is your equilibrium. So say you want to take partials right here. I'm going to hit create new order. I want to take half of them. Boom. And I want it to be a buy limit. A buy limit. Nope. Sometimes it does this, and it just buys it right at this, at the specific price. I don't know why it does it. I have problems with it. Here, I'll do that instead. And I just hit buy, and it doesn't sell. I hit sell, and I hit buy. There it is. But never mind. So you have to adjust your contract, your quantity up here. You hit the plus button, and you hit buy or sell at the specific price point you want. So, if price goes up here, you get filled, and it goes down, then it's going to cut half your contracts at this price. And in this case, that's 78 points. and that leaves the rest of your contracts open as runners. So it'd be still $7,500, right? Pretty good. But a lot of you are aiming for a simple thing. So we can hit 7,500. That's 3% of your account, right? That's 3% of your account. Some of you have 3% goals for your account for this entire challenge. You want to hit 3%, so that's $7,500 of your account. How much you need? You need about 75 points of profit. That's all you need to make that goal of yours. But you'll see how hard it is to actually do that. Seems easy in hindsight. But with all the factors stacked against you, you have to figure it out. But all I can say is that you're given a big account. Play around with your risk. Figure out what you want inside your risk. And utilize partials. So if you have a good position and say this is a great higher time frame OTE and we end up getting down there, you're going to be hell glad that you took partials over here and you had runners down to this level. Or if it goes down here and then reverses back on you and you see your position liquidate, or you have a stop loss in profit of maybe 4,100, you would have made an extra $3,000 if you took 5 contracts off over here, right? So play around with your risk, play around with partials, stuff like that will be helpful. I know it's a little bit, advanced position management, but that's going to help you a lot, get what you need. And then follow your model, follow rules, and that's probably the most important thing. You've got to follow what you need to do. Whatever that may be, your 2022 model, maybe even studying breakers, and you want to enter on a breaker, or you want to enter in a liquidity sweep during a macro. Stick to a plan and just execute on it. And that's what you need to do to be profitable here. And if you're not profitable, then that's okay. Then realize what you did wrong, what you did right, and what you need to improve on. And make sure you journal after every trade. It's important if you take a trade on this challenge to write down your emotions and how you felt during the trade and it was a good trade or whatnot. That's important. That's really the biggest thing about paper trading is learning how you operate and how you think. You need to learn how you think while you're doing it on paper. So that when you go eventually into live trading, you know how you operate and how you think when there are actual money on the table, so you're not going in blindly. So that's a quick little rundown. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'm here. I don't want to overcomplicate anything like that. But all right, have a good night.